November, November. Fly heading 330. Vectors for the visual. Runway 36. Climb and maintain 2000. November 816. November, November. Fly heading 360. Report the field in sight.
Heading 360. We'll call the field. November 816. November, November 16. November, November.
Today I'm going to show you how to land this airplane. I'm just, if you remember part 1 of the video, where I'm waiting for my landing clearance. We're going to be landing in Myrtle Beach momentarily. As you can see, what I haven't shown you yet, I'm going to pull our throttle back. So, the goal to landing an airplane is to make sure that the airplane is going as slow as you want it before landing.
Runway 36. Go to land.
You want it to be going nice and slow because you don't want to overspeed on the runway.
36. Cleared to land. November 816. November, November.
Alright, so we have our power back. We had the flaps down. Not all the way down, but they're going down. So basically, you want to fly the airplane down, alright? We're going to fly it down. I got my power close to idle. We're right on glide slope. So we're gliding it, we're at the perfect height right now. My landing gear has been deployed.
Sync rate, sync rate, sync rate, sync rate, sync rate.
So at 30 feet, we are going to...
Sync rate, sync rate.
So now, we're going to level off, fly above the runway a little bit, going to pull up, we're going to pull up, we're running out of runway space, and reverse thrust, and deploy speed brakes. Had to slam the brakes a little bit, but...
November 816. November, November. Gate. Taxi via Alpha 7, Alpha, Alpha 4, Bravo 3, Bravo 1, Sierra. Hold short of runway 18.
Alright, so we made it onto the ground.
Gate. Taxi via Alpha 7, Alpha, Alpha 4, Bravo 3, Bravo 1, Sierra. Hold short of 18. November 816. November, November.
Alright. So this was basically just a quick video just to finish off, you know, part 1 and part 2. I haven't, you know, been around in a long time, but I'm here. So, we're now past the hold short line of the runway. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to put my speed brakes back down on the wing. Shut those little spoilers on the top of the wing. And I'm going to put my flaps up. Okay, now we're going to taxi. I remember I have these arrows here for demonstration. Yeah, so this was just a quick little video just to finish it off, just, you know, showing you the approach. I kind of cut the entire flight out, because once you get in the cruise, you're really doing nothing up there, so just thought, you know, just record the exciting parts, take off, you know, climb, then getting in the cruise, and then, you know, then just the landing. So here we are. We have arrived in Myrtle Beach. Yeah, so as you can see, landing isn't the most easiest thing in the world. You have to fly it down, and then you kind of have to level off, make sure that the wheels hit the ground. Now that landing, I'd say, was average. We didn't bump up, but, you know, it was kind of, you know, it was a hard landing. Kind of a loud thump under there. And this runway is relatively small, So what I had to do was I immediately had to apply some toe brakes, which control the wheels. So that's why I heard all that skidding. We didn't skid it too much to the point where the tire would blow, but we want it to stop because the runway isn't that large as most commercial runways. So that's why we had to apply some brakes on there. Usually you apply toe brakes towards the end, but it just depends on your runway size. This is a commercial jet. We were flying at, a little under 100 miles an hour on our way down. And when you have an airplane going 100 miles an hour on a short runway like that, it is not that easy. Alright, so we're going to be parking in front of these hangars right here. Now we're just going to pull up to a parking space. Now you lose a lot of momentum doing a turn. So when you're doing a turn, you always want to apply power, especially with a turn this tight. And I made my turn that tight by pushing down on the left toe brake on the rudder pedals and then pushing it all the way to the left. And then added a little bit of power so we can get momentum during our turn. Alright, we're going to park it. And now it's just time to shut the airplane down. So, first thing we want to do, shut down the engines. We're going to return the plane to cold and dark, so we're going to turn off all of our fuel pumps. EPU should be turned off. Turn off all the generators. Turn these all off. The hydraulics are going to turn these off. Turn the window heat off. Okay. All of our lights are, oh whoops, that one was already off. All of our lights are going to be turned off. And we will turn off our battery. And then to finish it off, seatbelt signs are off, and we are going to turn off the standby power. Alright, and there we go. Airplane's shut all the way down. Okay, so we're outside the airplane. It is parked. And, yeah, so that's basically it for this video and the 737 tutorial. So earlier in the first video, I said I'd do a tutorial on how to program the FMS. Well, I decided to do something a little more interesting, and I thought that after this I'm going to start a Cessna 172 training series, where it's kind of, so I'm going to call it like the flight training series, whatever you want to call it, because the Cessna 172 is used in flight training a lot. Actually, I'm in flight training right now, and I use a Cessna 172 to train in it, so I can take some of my experience and, show it to you guys. Now, my videos are not used for training purposes. Don't use these for commercial purposes. If you want more accurate information, find a flight instructor. go to a local flight school. This is just to teach you how to, like, you know, fly on the simulator, just teach you some actual basic flying on the simulator. Because some of the stuff I do in here is actual flying, but it is not licensed for commercial use. So don't go saying that Captain Bazil on YouTube taught you how to fly a commercial jet. This is just for those people who would like to fly on X-Plane and just kind of, you know, are curious about how the commercial jets work. I hope you enjoyed this video, and the Cessna 172 series is coming up next. So stay tuned, and please hit that subscribe button, please. I want more subscribers to see these videos. I think it's important that you do. So hit that red subscribe button, click on that gray bell, and get notifications for more of these interesting flight training videos. Also, you can leave any comments in the commenting section below. And yeah, that's it. If you have any questions for me, please let me know. I always answer my most important questions back. So if you have a question on, you know, if you're having trouble with controlling the plane or doing any of that, let me know. I'll do the best I can to assist you. But other than that, look forward to my next tutorial. We will be going into the Cessna 172. So for now, see you later. And yeah, that's it.
We'll start falling.